Okay, interesting facts. Oh, that was one of them. They reached the top flight. I forgot that was in the interesting.
Okay.
They reached the top flight for the first time in 2008, and Hull City took part in England's first ever penalty shootout and lost.
Here we go. Welcome to the Pompey Pod, and this is our preview of the Hull City game this weekend, Saturday afternoon. Good evening, Dan.
Hi.
Woo! The enthusiasm is high with the Pompey Pod as we go into our latest 13th fixture. Could it be lucky 13 for us? I've just lost my screen, so... Oh, what's happening here, for God's sake? Right.
Well, while you're sorting that out, shall I talk to you about Hull?
Yeah, go on then. Tell us a little bit about Hull.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do that at the same time? Can you listen and wiggle your
mouse?
No,
I'm done now. I'm ready.
Okay,
go on.
right.
You tell me about
Okay.
Hull. Tell me about Hull.
Hull City. Let me just first start by saying I apologise to any Hull City fans. Usually we get quite a lot of info about the opposition, and we try and find some fun facts about the teams we're playing against, but you have very little to shout about of any interest. So I do apologise. So I'm sure you do have some interesting facts about your club. So if you do, then please comment. Once again, I apologise. Anyway, Hull City AFC was founded in 1904 and was admitted into the Football League a year later. They play at the MKM Stadium after moving there from Boothferry Park, Boothferry in 2002. They wear black and amber striped shirts and black shorts, which is where the nickname of the Tigers came from. And their most notable honour is... Do you know what their most notable honour is, Michael?
Oh, is it losing to the FA Cup final to Arsenal?
That's right. FA Cup runners-up in 2014, yes.
Should have won that game, shouldn't we?
Yeah, they were 2-0 up, weren't they? Is that the game they were 2-0 up? And then Ramsey scored. Yeah, and they reached the top flight for the first time in 2008.
Ah, was that the Dean Windass playoff final?
Playoff, yeah, I think so. Yeah, so that's the history. Did you want some interesting facts?
Go on.
Okay, interesting facts. Oh, that was one of them. They reached the top flight. I forgot that was in the interesting.
Okay.
They reached the top flight for the first time in 2008, and Hull City took part in England's first ever penalty shootout and lost. The Tigers were defeated by Manchester United in the semi-final of the short-lived Watney Cup in 1970, with George Best scoring the first spot kick.
Wow, all right.
So there you go, semi-interesting. Yeah,
that was an interesting fact. Do you know how we've got on against the Tigers of Hull previously?
How many times have we played them?
Well, we've played them exactly 50 previously.
So we've won 16.
Okay.
I was going to say 14. Should I have said 14?
No.
Right, just tell me.
I'll tell you. Could be here for a while. We've won 19. They've won 13. So we've actually got a better record against Hull for the first. Is it the second time this season that's happened? We've drawn 18 games. We've scored 73 goals in those matches. They've scored 67. In the last 10, Dan, we've won 4. They've won 3, and we've drawn 3. Last game against Hull. Do you remember that?
Last game against Hull. Yeah, it was League One. Yeah, 2-2. I think that was.
It was 4-0 to Hull at Fratton Park. And earlier in the season, we beat them 2-0 at their place. Do you remember who scored the goals? 2-0 at their place. We went top that day, by the way. We took over them at top.
What year is this?
This is 2021. 20/21.
Yeah, Pittman scored, did he?
Yeah. No, it's 2 own goals. 2 own goals.
Oh, was it?
2 own goals. So that's it. That's the head-to-head. We've got a slightly better head-to-head going into this game. What's quite interesting, if you look at the recent games, it's always gone. Whoever's won, basically, whoever's won one game has won both games. So, like, Hull won both. Actually, that doesn't stack up because for last season we played and we forget that stat. No,
That's
Oh no,
all.
no, sorry. Oh, let's rewind. What is interesting? No, there's nothing interesting in that at all. Carry on. What have
Okay,
you got? Tell
brilliant.
us about some
Well,
of their key players.
I've got well, no key players. I didn't tell you they're famous fans,
Oh, okay, yeah,
of
go on.
which there are three. And wherever I looked on any website, these were the three that
Mm,
just kept coming up. So there are no other celebrity fans other than these, which is John Prescott, film
yeah.
legend Omar Sharif, and music legend Sunita. So there you
The
go.
least likely person I would have thought.
Yeah,
That's more surprising than Jermaine Jackson for QPR.
that's true. Yeah, yeah,
Sunita.
um, yeah. She loves it. She's always up the hole, isn't she? Singing her
She,
heart out. Yeah.
uh,
Right, players. Yeah, players. I picked out a couple, but I think there's one. There's one main one. You've got. I assume it's Xavier Simons because he's English defensive midfielder, joined from Chelsea. He's doing all right. I think this was pronounced Drame or Drame, the fullback. He was at Leeds on loan, Luton, Birmingham. They're the two that I immediately looked at. But then, of course, the main man who will be
of
scoring
course.
hat trick on Saturday is Abu Kamara.
Abu Kamara.
Former with Pompey last season, coming back
The
to haunt
Kamara
us.
we hoped to sign, but instead
Yeah.
we got a different A Kamara who's
Mm.
barely played for us. Yes, it'll be well,
I don't know how he's
yes,
doing. I've seen some
I,
highlights. He's not been doing too bad, but I don't know whether he's
he's
overly
come into the
popular
team
there
a
or not.
little bit more recently, hasn't he? But not didn't start the season that well. Do you know who their manager is? Head coach,
Yes,
manager, whatever you call him nowadays.
yes. Walter.
Yes, Walter. It is Walter. Tim Laszlo or Walter. He's a
Walter. Got to be Walter, hasn't it?
Walter. Yeah, he's
German.
a 48-year-old German, don't you know? He only played amateur level football in his playing days. He did go on to manage. He was at Bayern Munich Tway, or whatever they call it, the reserves for a little while. And then
Three.
he went on
Bayern
to
Munich
manage
3.
Bundesliga Zwei. Zwei, is it Zwei?
Yeah, that's
Two?
better. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bundesliga Zwei
yeah.
at Holsten Kiel, Stuttgart, and Hamburg. He had a little bit of break after Hamburg before joining Hull last season. Sorry, not last season. He joined Hull in May 2004 after they let go of Leroy Mousinho.
You just
And
managed to
he's
make Hull a 3-syllable word then. You went Hull.
Hull. He's overseen 13 games so far, 3 wins, 5 draws, 5 defeats, a win record of just 23%.
Rubbish.
Have you got anything to segue my next bit, or are you out?
I know I'm out. That's me done.
Okay, I'll tell you about their recent form then. They drew at Derby last weekend.
They did.
They drew before that. That was away at Derby. They drew at home to Burnley, which actually is not a bad result. Lost at home to Sunderland before that. Lost 4-0 to Norwich before that, and beat QPR 3-1 away the game before that. So a little bit indifferent on their form, aren't they? 2 wins, 1 win,
Anyone could beat
2
QPR
draws,
away, Mike.
and 2 defeats in their last 5. Anyone can beat QPR away. Can we beat Hull away? It seems to me it's one of those where which Hull are going to turn up, because on their day they did beat Stoke 3-1 on their own patch, but then they went on a little losing run after that. So which Hull are going to turn up? We know which Hull are going to turn up, don't they? With the Hull that's better than Portsmouth
Yeah, yeah.
on current form.
Yeah, prediction, Mike. Prediction.
I'm going to go for a hopeful. I don't expect anything now, if I'm honest with you. My expectations are 0, which is kind of good because it's the hope that kills you. So I've lost all hope. So I expect to get nothing from it, but I hope and feel we need to win. So I'm going to go 2-1 Pompey.
I'm going to say this.
What do you think?
With my tongue firmly in my cheek, but this is the weekend where it all falls into place. It's mental. Yeah. Oh, it's just everyone's back. Everyone's back fit. And yeah, we go there, we win about 4-0. and we just play this lovely tiki-taka football, and goals from everywhere. Just one. It's going to be brilliant. Looking forward to it. So you can snip that and put that on Saturday evening after we've won 4-0.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dan thinks 4-0. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Pompey win. What do you think, Pompey fans? Let us know in the comments what you think the score will be. We can't speak this evening. What do you think the score will be? Put it in the comments. What do you think, Hull fans? Do you think this is an easy 3 points for you? Or do you think it's going to be a little bit more challenging than it looks like on paper? Let us know. Let us know. And while you're at it, why not like and subscribe to our channel? And if you're listening on Spotify, why not like and follow on there as well? You'll be notified every time we put out a new episode, which is twice weekly. Or as they say in Germany, a zwei weekly.
Dry weekly.
Is it dry or spy? Mine's
Zwei.
spy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You said
I
dry
don't know.
first time, didn't you?
Did I? Oh, okay.
Originally, yeah.
Anyway, we have been the Pompey Pod. Play up, Pompey, and goodbye.
Bye.